Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for this video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, will you please do me a favor and support the channel by subscribing? That would mean a lot to me. Okay, so today I can't do much because if you saw one of my last videos, I recently severely injured myself and I'm pretty much limited to doing things while sitting down. So today's task is going to be, I'm going to do my Christmas cards. For many years now, I've ordered my Christmas cards online from Shutterfly. And I'm also going to share with you in today's video a bunch of other things you can do with Shutterfly that I've done myself. So this is what this year's Christmas card looks like. And this photo, I don't get a lot of photos anymore of our family, all four of us. And I'm not sure how many more years I'm going to be able to do this unless we start taking like regular family vacations together, which I really do want to do. We have not taken a family trip together since 2017. So I really want to get more into the habit of doing that. This photo was taken at the Ice Castles February. So it's a fairly old photo, but that was one of the best photos I could find of the four of us. And on the back, I always include another little photo. This one is from the kids on a day we went to take photos out with the fall colors. And then I always include like kind of a little mini Christmas letter on the back, giving updates on what everybody's up to. I don't want just other people to get our Christmas cards. I want to save them and remember them too. So I have this red photo album, and forgive me, I'm going to skip past the ones with my ex, okay? But since Megan was a baby, I think since we lived in this house, I have been keeping a copy of I keep two copies because I want to see the front and I want to see the back. And so I've been keeping a copy of our Christmas cards every year in this album. And this is just like that sticky, plasticky stuff that holds them in place. And so I have been just keeping, so I can remember what our Christmas cards look like every year and go back. So this is from 2017, but I sent it out as a New Year's card because I must not have gotten the Christmas cards out in time. And here is last year's card, which was very colorful. And actually, that is the same picture that we have on this month's family calendar, which I will show you right now because another thing you can do from Shutterfly is make calendars. Every year I make a family calendar and it's on the wall at the bottom of our stairway. And then every year I make a family travel calendar, and that one is in our downstairs bathroom. Here is next year's calendar. This is our family calendar that's going to go on the stairs. And this one I do a smaller, I think it's 11 by 9. I don't know what the measurements are. It's the smaller version. So this is the cover, which you only really see when you first have it. And I'm just going to flip through here and show you the pictures in next year's calendar. This was taken last year at the Ice Castles. This was taken at the Minneapolis Sculpture Garden, which actually were the same day. But I like to have something that goes with each month. If it wasn't taken in that month, I want it to at least go with the month. This is from when Andrew came to visit for Ben's birthday, which is in March. This is when we first started doing school at home in April. We made a video about this day. We went hiking in one of our state parks. That was like our first time getting out after everything locked down. Here is from our trip to Mackinac Island in June. That's the Mackinac Bridge behind us. That's the last time we saw Andrew, was this day. This is when we went to the two state parks, Kinnickinnick State Park and Willow River State Park, and we stopped to see Andrew in Hudson, Wisconsin to give him an air conditioner. Here's when we went horseback riding in Colorado in Rocky Mountain National Park. That was in August. And there's my birthday. You can put special dates on the calendar, both holidays and special dates like birthdays. And you can also put a picture in that spot for that special day. Here's Megan making cookies. It's on our front steps. So when we went out to take school pictures for the kids, since they didn't get their regular school portraits taken, that was just another nice one I liked of Ben. And see, like, you can put things like daylight savings time ends, Thanksgiving. You can pick and choose the holidays or calendar days that you want to include on your calendar. They have all the Jewish holidays and all that stuff. And this is from last Christmas, in front of our little tree with our colored lights. And so Shutterfly does these calendars, and they have a whole bunch of different styles and designs you can choose. And then even after you choose the style and the design, you can tweak it and you can change each individual background. You can change, you know, the border stuff here on the top. You can change it on the bottom. You can change how many pictures. You can have one picture up to like 20 pictures on each page if you want to. I always like to just have one or two. Whenever you order anything from Shutterfly, it always comes in a big bright orange envelope, or package, so you know it comes from Shutterfly. And like when they send you your shipping confirmation, they even say a bright orange package is on its way to you. This is the travel calendar. The last few years we've had just one big trip, and I've made the travel calendar from that one big trip. But this year I included 2 trips. I included our trip out west to Colorado, and I included our Mackinac Island trip, and I kind of just alternated them. So here's January. That's from Lake Huron on Mackinac Island. And I picked this style with this kind of glittery. This style was like watercolor ombre, I think is what it was. And then February is from Red Rocks Park. And see, like you could change how you did the coloring. March was from, this was actually in Manistee, Michigan, when we stopped to see one of the lighthouses. This is from Colorado when we were on the Georgetown Loop Railroad. Megan's birthday is in May, so I like to use a picture. I like to use a picture of the person whose birthday is that month in that month. So here's Megan at Red Rocks Park. This is a really nice picture I like that I took with the Grand Hotel and the horse-drawn wagon on Mackinac Island for June, which is when we were there. July, a little patriotic in there. August, my birthday is in August, so I have me in this picture. That's at Mount Rushmore. September. October. Don't have any real fall pictures for this one because we didn't go anywhere in the fall this year. But like this one for November, we're up in the mountains on our horses. And then for December, I just have a nice picture from the 3 of us. That's from when we biked on Mackinac Island. Another great thing you can get from Shutterfly is you can do photo books. I apologize that this is so super shiny. And I haven't done any of these for the last couple trips, but here is a photo book I made from our trip on the Disney Wonder in 2017. And they're great because look how thin that is. It's really thin and they're flat. My dad still does, like he still prints photos and puts them in albums. And I used to do that and I stopped doing that a long time ago. And a few years ago, we went through all my photos and I got it down to 4 photo boxes and everything else got thrown away. And Disney has a partnership with Shutterfly, so they actually have like Disney official stuff you can use in your photo books. And see, so I have just, it's basically like a photo album. I took this picture, but there's also Disney pictures that you can use in your, I mean, I took all of these, but there's also Disney pictures that you can use in your photo books that they have, like stock photos. And so this is one from our Disney Wonder. Boy, I haven't looked at this in so long. And it's, you know, it's just a nice, flat, nice book. And here's with all the princesses. Meeting all the characters. I want to go on another Disney cruise. I have my medal because I won Who Wants to Be a Mouseketeer. And so that's that one. And then here's from our family vacation to Disney World in 2015. This one I did a matte finish. Here's showing how I took a picture of the kids every day before we left our hotel room at Port Orleans Riverside. And I am going to link a video up above where I talk about why I do this. And it was Ben's birthday while we were there. So he got lots of cards from the characters all signed. And so you can just do these really nice. Oh, here's what I mean. Oh no, I took that too. Never mind. They do have stock photos you can use, but I guess I don't use any. I take enough photos myself that I just use my own photo. Oh, some of these though, like this is a PhotoPass photographer photo. These ones that they took. So you can include those, like this one is too. Obviously, I didn't take that because I'm in it. But you can include your PhotoPass photographer photos in these too. So all of these we're all in it together, and the PhotoPass photographer took the photo. You can include those too. So this is from that trip. Meeting Anna and Elsa and Rapunzel. And then, oh, here's one of Shannon. I've mentioned our German Shepherd Shannon. Again, sorry it's shiny. And I think I made this after she passed away. She died in her sleep right before her 10th birthday, which they say 10 years is if you get 10 years with your German Shepherd, you can, and anything is what you should expect, and anything beyond that is a gift. She was here when I had 2 of my babies, and she was very good with my babies. And I don't know how we would ever replicate. Look at that. There she is with baby Megan. She was a beautiful dog, and she was a very, very good dog. And she was Ben's buddy. She like guarded Ben. She would herd my kids when we were out on walks to keep them close to us. She loved the snow. She absolutely loved snow. She loved being outside in the winter. She liked to go out with us while we were shoveling. She was a really good dog. And so I think I made this after she passed away. This is when she had to get a tooth extracted, and she was all out of it in the car on the way home. Poor puppy. And this is when she passed away. We actually took, this is how I found her in the morning. She just died in her sleep in her kennel. And then the vet was so nice. They took her out of the back of our car and laid her out on the grass so we could all pet her and say goodbye. When Ben is not using my little writing desk here as his school desk, right now I just moved his computer and stuff over there, I do have everything I need to do my cards right here. I have this cute little mailbox with stamps in it. It holds a whole roll of stamps. And then I have a pre-stamped return address thing that you just stamp the return address on there. And, you know, I've got like paper clips and stuff like that. So I can do my cards. I will sit here and do my cards today and then mail them all out. I used to mail out a lot more Christmas cards than I do now. Basically nowadays I order 50 cards and that's plenty. Even with keeping 2 cards for myself, I don't run out of cards because I basically at this point only send them to my extended family and maybe a couple of neighbors or friends. We used to send out a lot more cards because when I was married, I was also sending out Christmas cards to all of the people on my husband's side of the family. And I obviously stopped doing that when we got divorced. It just seems like we had a lot more friends. We had a lot more friends when I was married. And just a little cautionary thing for you there, folks. When you get divorced, people kind of drop you like a hot potato. People, this is just a thing for me. People don't treat single moms great. And that was one of the reasons we stopped going to church is there's no place, no matter what they say, and maybe it was only our church, but there's no place for single parents in the church. No matter how many times I tried to get like involved in things, they just didn't seem to want to include us in all of the typical family things. And that's kind of a hurtful thing for single parent families. So that was just one of the reasons we stopped going to church. But the other people that we used to send a lot of Christmas cards to was people that we went to church with. And so for the last 4 years or so, I haven't been sending those either because we stopped going to church. And those I wouldn't mail. I would just put them in the church mailboxes to save stamps. So, but now I only send them to basically my aunts, uncles, and cousins, and then a couple of friends and neighbors. So ordering 50 is plenty. That's all I need to do. And I will tell you that the more cards you order from Shutterfly, the cheaper it is per card. And they have a whole variety of prices of cards. In addition to photo cards for like every occasion imaginable and calendars and photo books, Shutterfly also has a lot of really cool photo gifts. I used to make a photo calendar for each of my parents every year, and that was their Christmas gift from us. But I stopped doing that a couple of years ago because my parents' own lives got busy, and as my kids got older, we stopped doing stuff with them so much. And so I didn't really have any photos of them with the kids. And so a few years ago, I did a very nice kind of last blast photo calendar for each of them where I included a whole bunch of photos of them with each of the grandkids through their whole lives, through my kids' whole lives. And I gave them those. And now since then, I've been trying to do a little bit different gifts. For example, this year I made them each a photo mouse pad, and it also has a 2021 calendar on it. So I made them each a mouse pad. It has the calendar, and then it had 3 photos, and I included 3 photos from our family on there. And they both liked them very much. My mom said she really needed a mouse pad, so that was great. And then if you look at Shutterfly's website and you click on gifts, they have a whole bunch of really cool gift ideas, including puzzles, blankets, pillows, mugs, keychains. There's a lot of cool gifts on there, and I think I'm probably going to do some type of photo gift like that, you know, like a unique object that's actually useful as well for my parents going forward. So if you're looking for a unique and creative gift idea, check out the gifts section on Shutterfly's website. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Again, give me a thumbs up down below if you liked this video, and please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks everyone. Have a great day and safe travels.